Hey everybody, thanks for tuning into our video today. It's Patrick from Guelph Toyota, and I'm going to give you an in-depth walk around and look through the 2017 Rav4 Hybrid Limited. This one's just come into us as a one-owner local vehicle. Let's take a look. So here we go. This one was so clean, we did go ahead and pull it in the showroom, so you might get a little bit of sound bouncing around in here. Sounds a little bit like an auditorium. Our doors are locked right now with COVID-19. We are booking by appointment only. So you might get a few people come to the door, but we are locked and appointment only here at Guelph Toyota right now. But let's talk about some features on this vehicle. So limited trim. Unique to the Limited is these parking sensors. So there's 4 sensors on the front of the vehicle. Okay. And then 4 as well on the back bumper. I'll show you once I get back there. Okay, so those parking sensors obviously monitor as you're pulling in and out of parking spots, the closeness of the vehicles around you, or if there's a shopping cart or a parking light standard, something like that. So those will go off, and the closer that you get, the beep will get significantly louder. So I'll do a little test with that in a minute and show you how that works so you can see and hear that. Again, those sensors are only going to be on the Limited trim. They won't be on any of the lesser trims on the Rav4 Hybrid. Okay, parking sensors. You can see the one there, another one there, and there. Okay, so those features are nice to have, and once you get used to them, you'll love them. The other feature this has is it has a kick away. So you just put your foot there. Okay, and that tailgate opens up. Again, specific feature to the Limited trim. So if you got your hands full with groceries or shopping bags or whatever, you walk up, just kick your foot under there, and that tailgate opens. Very, very cool. Right, so this vehicle does come with the cargo net, as well as the tonneau cover here. The premium radio. So JBL is Toyota's go-to for high-end systems in all of our Limited trim vehicles. Adds extra sound. This one has the Green Edge sound system, so more power, more speakers in the vehicle, adding to your overall enjoyment experience. Okay, tailgate here. Now this tailgate is height adjustable, so if you're a little bit shorter, you can actually adjust this down and have it open to lesser height if you like. But the push button there does go ahead and close the tailgate. Now if something gets in the way, I'm just gonna put my arm here so you guys can see that. Okay, didn't move my arm too much, but it does have that jam protector on there, so that if kids get in the way or they're moving around or something gets stuck in there, it's not going to damage anybody or anything. Okay, go ahead and push that button again. I'll bring that down. It's going to actually take it back up now. Okay, on top you've got the roof rails. Standard on the Rav4 Hybrid Limited. You can get the accommodating crossbars that go across as an accessory if you're hauling around any cargo up on the top there. Okay, the chrome finish handles. Those are specific to Limited model, okay? And then this particular one also has, within the mirror, it has the blind spot monitor built in. So if somebody's back in your blind spot corners there, those lights come on. And if you're backing out of your parking spot, that activates the rear cross traffic alert, which the light will come on, as well as emit a sound. So if a vehicle's coming at you from this side behind you, this light's going to come on and it's going to beep, so you know that there's traffic approaching on that side. Vice versa, the same on the other mirror there too. Okay. Now I mentioned the cameras at the front. Don't know if I mentioned the cameras yet. Camera here. Okay. Camera right there on the front of the Rav4, and as well as another camera underneath here on this mirror, and the one on the trunk. So that activates. There is a bird's eye view camera, which uses all 4 of those in conjunction to map out a 360 view of the actual surroundings on the Rav4 Hybrid. Okay, so we'll jump in there and we'll show you that on the screen in a second. You'll notice rear privacy glass, a little tint there. That helps for obviously privacy and keeping the vehicle a little bit cooler too. Hybrids are a little more sensitive to, if you can keep the internal temperature range from fluctuating a lot, it will prevent the battery and the engine from coming on to charge the battery as often too, okay? So beautifully appointed interior here. This is full leather, okay? You can see the nice stitching there as well too. Push this button, folds the headrest down, and then you just grab the handle here, and that seat folds right down nice and almost flat. There is a little bit of a lift on this second row seat because the battery, the hybrid battery, is stored underneath the second row. So you'll notice it's not perfectly flat here. I'll go to the back so you can actually see that. Okay, so there is a little bit of a rise there, but still great space when you have all those seats folded down. And if we take these cargo nets, so the cargo net, simply, you just push it in, spring loaded, drops right down, nice and easy. Okay, I'm just gonna move those out of the way here so you can actually see the full space you have. Same with the tonneau cover, just give that little pull there. Same on the other side, it hooks in over there. Okay. And then for those of you that haven't used a tonneau cover, basically there's a little handle, you pull it across and it locks into these grooves right here to cover up all of your cargo in the back so nobody can see what you have on board there. Okay, so I'm gonna fold this other seat down now for you too. Okay, now these seats are reclinable. You basically pull on the handle here and push back on the seat while you're sitting in it. Okay, so that's maximum reclined right there, which is really good. But if you want to push the seat down again, just push the button, pull the handle, seat comes down. Okay, so now I just want to give you a full spectrum view of, that's a big space in there. Okay, I actually drive one of these myself as well and love the power that it has, as well as obviously the fuel economy that you get from the RAV is amazing. So, and there's the environmental impact as well too. So sitting at a stoplight, you're in traffic, or you know, there's an accident or something and you're sitting waiting for 5-10 minutes, you're not going to be using any fuel most of the time because you're just going to go to straight electric, right? So sunroof on this package. Let's hop inside. So a power seat for the driver. Side impact airbags come out of the side of the seats here. There's 2 in the front, 1 on either side for driver passenger. Okay, and then when you're on the inside, you also do have side curtain airbag, which deploys and comes down all the way across and across the rear windows as well too for passenger protection. So glass doesn't fall in or a head doesn't hit the window there as well too. Okay, Limited gets this nice sort of, it almost looks like a wood grain, but it's brushed sort of gray. Beautiful, beautiful styling on it. Okay, memory seating is signature to the Limited series RAV as well. Okay, and then coming across here, some other nice features. You've got your heated steering wheel. That's brilliant. Power tailgate button there. And then the lane departure alert. So you can activate or deactivate your lane departure system. Okay, once we're inside, just gonna turn on some power here. Okay, nice intro screen there. Now I haven't actually put my foot on the brake to start it just because I'm gonna just go over the accessories with you right now. Auto headlamps. Okay, this does have the HID lights, okay, as well as I'm turning on the automatic high beam feature. So that activates in behind this rear view mirror up here. There's a camera. So the camera has a photo cell on it that notices oncoming traffic at night. And when it picks up on that traffic, the headlights shut off, go down to low, and then come back on to high once they've gone by. Okay, so fog light switches here. Okay, I roll up the windows so we don't get any outside noise. Okay, steering wheel. Down underneath the column here, there's a little lever, just pulls down, and that's going to activate your tilt and telescopic steering as well too. Nice feature, right? And especially with multiple size drivers, you got somebody that's shorter, a little taller. These programmable memory seats are nice. You can just push the button, and the seat goes. You guys might be able to hear it adjusting, right? But it goes to exactly where the seat was left for that driver, and then vice versa. Number one. Same thing, it goes back to where it was there, right? So on the steering wheel, you've got controls for radio. Okay, sorry, this is radio control preset up and down, volume here, phone answering and decline. Mode will take you from FM to AM to CD, Bluetooth audio, and Sirius radio, which you'll also have as well. Voice recognition command for navigation settings as well as phone. Okay, and then this little guy here activates for the screen back in here. So I'm going to turn on the RAV, so I'm going to push the buttons, push button start, step on the brake, push the button. Okay, it says ready. Right now it's in EV. Okay, so the gas engine has come on right now. I am going to turn off the air conditioning system, the climate system. So what it's going to do is come up to temperature and then shut down. But I just kind of want to show you the screen. I am going to turn it off just because I'm inside. Okay, but I want to show you this multifunction screen up here. So I'm going to power this back on. Okay, so just using the buttons here. Okay, so you've got your lane departure screen there. Okay, you can adjust your power back door setting. Blind spot monitor is on and off. So I'm going to turn them off and then turn them on. So you can actually see the light come on and the beep there. Okay, pre-collision system. In the front of the RAV4, behind the Toyota symbol, there's actually a radar that measures the distance between you and the other vehicles for pre-collision. So it notices if the gap is closing very quickly, it's going to warn you to brake, tension the seatbelts, prepare the vehicle for collision. That said, too, that same radar is used when you're using the cruise control. So you'd push the on button back here to turn on the cruise. You'll see it says radar ready. And then I'm going to push this button right here, which is the dynamic cruise control. And that is actually setting the preset spaces between yourself and the vehicle ahead of you. So when a vehicle is seen ahead of you, you're going to see actually a little target pop up right here in front of you with a picture of a car. And then you'll actually feel the RAV4 slow down a little bit or speed up depending on how they're doing for keeping the space from you. Okay, so that's a nice feature. And this one as well does have the lane departure alert. Okay, there's your energy monitor. I'll show you the one on the screen here as well. It's got a little bit bigger version of that. Okay, navigation directions up there. So lane departure, on the same screen as the dynamic cruise control setting there. But once you get close to the lane on either side, it does activate the active steering over 50 kilometers an hour, and it'll actively keep you in the lane. Okay, so scrolling across here, nice big screen. This does the JBL. It's got a nice little tag on there as well too. So navigation, we'll just touch the navigation side, open that up nice and big. Okay, and then you got a couple different viewpoints here as well. That's true north, direction of travel. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so you can get a better sense of the different view on the map there. And then this one hit it again, and now you're seeing like sort of a 45 degree. I like to call it the plane mode because it looks like you're in a plane coming in for a landing. Okay, so, and then of course I go into reverse. Okay, there's your backup camera, there's your bird's eye camera, so you can see how that basically builds a construct and a view of what's all around me right now. Okay, you can also activate that camera by pushing this button up here. Okay, so as I'm driving forward, now there's a couch in front of me, the RAV's not on, so I'm going to turn it on right now so you guys can see the parking sensors too. I promised you a demonstration on that. Okay, I'm going to go into drive. I'm going to turn on that camera just so you guys can see there. It's a couch, don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. Hear the beep? Okay, and what you're seeing over here on the screen is it's showing the proximity. Okay, I'm close. Yep, pretty close. And you can see the sensors are lighting up over there too. Okay, back up, turn that off. So you get the same kind of sounds when you're in reverse, closing in on an object there as well. But that 3D camera gives a really cool look at what's going on all around you. Okay, just put this in EV mode. Okay, so auto climate. I'm gonna go back into stealth mode here. Okay, let this warm up. So down below the buttons, I'll talk to these. So EV mode, so when available, the battery charge is available, you'll be able to use straight electric only. Usually low speed driving, if you're on an underground parking lot or something like that and you just want to go straight electric to minimize exhaust emissions. Eco mode basically trims up the amount of fans required for the heating air conditioning system. It's just more of an efficiency mode. It will also adjust your throttle response. So if you step on it really, really hard in eco mode, the RAV's only going to accelerate the best way possible to maximize fuel economy. Sport, okay. So right now it's on eco mode, it's blue. If I push sport, that comes on. So it's red now. Okay, again, all these lights are on the dash because the vehicle is not on right now, just because I'm inside the building, okay? And then you got your heated seats there, high and low. This is a heated wiper park. So out front, in front of the RAV4 under the wipers, there's an actual warming element that in the wintertime you can push that and that de-ices them completely so the wipers can have full movement. Okay, dual zone auto climate. So you can see separate passenger to driver's settings there. Rear heated window along with heated mirrors outside. Work with that button there. Okay. And then under the apps section as well too, I'm going to mention the maintenance side. So we've just done an engine oil filter change on it. The guys did the sticker. So we're just gonna go ahead and edit that. Okay, save that. Okay, so now it's reset for the engine oil. So that's nice, it'll pop up and remind you when it's time to come back in for oil changes. And you can book in rotations for your tires as well, service reminders, air filter. You can put just about everything in there. So it's a nice little screen. Up top here, these 3 seat belts, it has rear occupant sensors. So a lot of times kids get in, I know my kids have got my vehicle before, they don't put their seat belts on. We can't always see because we're driving, but we're responsible for them. And safety wise, you want everybody to have the seatbelt on. So if a seatbelt, if it measures weight in the back seat, but the occupant doesn't have the seatbelt on, this light will flash and it will beep really loud. So it's a nice little warning there for keeping the family safe. Okay. Notice the nice blue lighting that they've got. Nice cup holders here. Nice deep cup holder there as well. Okay, USB and auxiliary plug-ins are right here. Accessory outlet for charging some extra stuff. There's actually another one down in here too. Kind of hard to see. Sorry for the lighting, but there's one down there, one here. Okay, lots of charging spots. Top spot inside the armrest, and whoop, there we go. I feel like it's a magician's hat, right? Bottom spot, top spot, top spot. There we go. Okay, full leather you can see on all the doors. The same kind of stitching on the seats here. I mean, the interior in this vehicle is immaculate. Barely used, right, with only 56,000 kilometers on it. Garage door programmability underneath here with the built-in compass. Frameless mirror, so just adds to your viewing area there. Sunglass holder up here. Okay, and then you've got that nice big sunroof up top there as well too, with the sunshades that also come out on the sides. Okay. As far as a ride and drive, we're going to try and get this vehicle out on a test drive. I just got to figure out how to hook up the camera, so I'm not holding the camera while I'm driving, but just to give you an indication as to, so you can see how the hybrid system works while you're driving. Oh, the one thing I promised to show you too, under the eco setting here, there's the view of what's going on with your vehicle. Okay, so now the Rav4 is a little different, and its all-wheel drive system is different than its sister vehicle, the gas model. On a gas model all-wheel drive system, there's a differential that connects the engine in the front and the transmission to the rear wheels, okay? On a hybrid, a Toyota hybrid, there's 2 electric motors. There's an electric motor for the back wheels and one for the front wheels. So there is no connection between the front and back wheels on this. There's no drive shaft in here. There's simply an electric motor that knows the speed of it and comes on to assist for basically your electronic all-wheel drive system. Okay, and you can see the battery there too. So that battery is charged through regenerative braking. This vehicle does not plug into anything. It charges itself as you brake. It's got very hypersensitive brakes and regenerates the battery level. And typically, the batteries do last almost pretty much the life of the vehicle. Toyota gives you an 8-year, 160,000 kilometer hybrid component warranty that covers the charging system, the battery, and everything else. I will pop the hood and just point out a few things for you under there too that again are going to be, just turn this off and push that button right there, turn that off for now. Okay, this one's nice too. It's got a hood deflector on it. You can see those nice LED lights, but it's got a hood deflector accessory as well as the I noticed on the back it has a rear bumper protector as well too. Okay, so very tidy under here. Hybrid Synergy Drive is just Toyota's nameplate to their hybrid system. Okay, but when you see the orange, that's all running high power systems. So this is the brains to the hybrid here. This kind of tells which wheels to come on at which point. It's basically, there is one little belt down there that runs the water pump. I think it is. Yep, you can see it hooked up to the water pump right there. Otherwise, it's pretty much a beltless system. Spark plugs on here will go to 192,000 kilometers, and your oil changes are going to be every 8,000 kilometers with standard 0W20 synthetic oil in there. Okay, air cleaner here. So we check when we're doing our Toyota certified inspection. We inspect the filter in here. All the wipers get checked. The cabin air filter inside for the and behind the glove box there. And this also has electronic power steering too. So pretty much all electric as much as possible. Even the lights outside are mostly LEDs. Again, for less heat means less energy, which saves you gas and saves you money. So, Okay, but if you have any other comments or questions on the Rav4 Hybrid, we're here to help. Make sure you hit the subscribe button in the middle if you like the video and you want to keep up with more videos with us. And there's also the comments section below if you want to drop anything in there, and we'll get back to you. But thanks again for watching the video on the 2017 Rav4 Hybrid Limited. We'd love to help you get into it. It needs a home. It won't be here for long because the wait list for the new ones right now is still about 6 months waiting time. So this one won't last long. The last one that came in was here for about 3 days and sold. So get on the phone and give us a call. We'd love to have you in for an appointment. Thanks today. Stay safe and stay home. Take care.